Hi and welcome. I'm Jisha, a self-taught painting artist. If you are a beginner and looking for help, you're at the right place. In this video, paint with me this beautiful pond. To begin, I'm gonna do a rough pencil sketch. The supplies are 8 by 10 white canvas board and the colors are phthalo blue, Vridian green, lime green, teal green, and for the flowers some bright colors like red, yellow, violet. Do check out the description box below. The painting is going to have a few trees, a pond, a grassland with plants and flowers. First step, I'm going to do the background, so for which I'm using the ultramarine blue and the phthalo green. Using a flat brush, blend the colors in such a fashion that the blue is on the top. Adding some more green in the top corners. Once the background is done, I'm going to allow it to dry for some time. Once it's completely dry, and then I'm going to do the trees. I'm going to be doing few trees here. The color that I've used for this one is black and burnt sienna. For this one, I have used burnt sienna with titanium white. You may use any brush of your choice, a liner brush, a round brush, or a square brush. With the same color, I'm going to do a couple of trees. You can choose any type of tree here. You can say give any shape or as many branches as you want. Adding in some lighter shade of burnt sienna here. Now I'm going to make few bushes right under the tree. The brush that I'm going to use here is actually a worn out square brush. This comes in handy to make bushes like this. All you have to do is pick up the color, dab, 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 and there you go. What I have done here is just the first layer of green bushes with some darker shade of green here. I'll be adding few more layers to this with some lighter shades of green. I'm doing a rock here. The color that I've used is a combination of black, burnt sienna, and titanium white. You can choose any shape of your choice for the rock. I leave that to you. One more rock here. The idea is the darker shade goes in the bottom, and on the top you will have few highlights. So the lighter shade of burnt sienna is on the top. I'm placing some white right on the top of the rock. For the water in the pond, I have used a combination of titanium white, cobalt blue and teal green. For the grass here, I'm gonna be using different shades of green. The brush that I'm using here is again a worn out, really old flat brush. It works really well for the grasses. In case you don't have a brush like that, you may use any flat brush. Ensure it is dry. Just pick the color and give upward strokes. With practice, I'm sure you'll be able to achieve this. For the sunlight, the beam of light, I'm going to start from the top corner. The brush that I'm using here is again a small flat brush, say number 2 or 4. Take a tiny portion of white in it and draw few parallel lines, say 5 or 6 lines, and then wash the brush really well and wipe out all the wetness. Say it is 80% dry, and then run it over these lines once again so you get this blended look. I'll be redoing it with yellow color later. Now for the leaves on the tree again, I'm going to use that worn out square brush. What I'm doing is picking up the color and dabbing it all over. Now you can experiment with different shades of green for highlights. This actually defines the shape of the tree, so just be careful. Highlights, I'm using a lime green color. I'll be adding one more layer with a shade of yellow on top of this. Some more highlights on the water with just titanium white. Now I'm giving a final touch of my finishing touch to the sunlight or the beam of light here. This time with a titanium white and tiny portion of yellow in it. Again parallel straight lines down to the water. For the sunlight or the beam of light here, the brush I'm using here is a flat brush in number 2, the really small flat brush or the square headed brush. This has to be my favorite part, the grass down here. So with lighter shade of yellow, I am giving few highlights. This gives a natural look to the painting. I'm gonna be adding few flowers here. You can add like any kind of plant or a bush or flower here. I'm adding in few plants here with lighter shades of green. I've used some yellow in the Vridian green to achieve this kind of a green here. For the color of the flowers, I'm gonna go with shades of pink. You may choose any color of your choice like lavender or red, orange, yellow. Any favorite color of yours would work. Brighter color I think would look much better here. With that, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Enable the notifications so that you get latest updates of all my videos. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.